Thank you very much and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Sam Karaoke and today we are going to talk about how to start a business without money. So go ahead and subscribe and let's get it done. Contrary to most people's opinion, you do not need money to start a business. There are numerous examples of businesses which started out with no money at all and grew from an idea into these multi-billion-dollar companies. People like Damon Jones, the founder of Fubu, started out selling hats that he sold himself. When I thought about doing these videos, I googled and I found out that people like Bill Gates, George Soros, Steve Jobs, and many others actually started out with literally nothing. But how then did they start? There are some key elements that they all have in common. Number one, they all had some skills that they leveraged. Damon Jones started out selling hats that he sold himself. And once he had proven the potential of his venture, he then went all in and mortgaged his mother's house. And this is how he got his seed capital. So what skills do you have? What can you offer the marketplace? Think about the 5 things that you can offer the marketplace and people will be willing to pay you for it. It could be sales, it could be copywriting, digital marketing, web design, coding, any skill that you might have that when you take it to the market, people are going to pay you and you are going to offer them that service. So think about that service. Think of what it is, a skill that you have that you can offer the marketplace, and then leverage on that, build a business from that skill that you have. So start small, and once you've proven the potential of that idea, then go all in. Put your life on the line if you have to. Usually say, choose what will kill you and do it. Life is a matter of life and death anyway. Number 2. They all had some experience and knowledge in what they started. You just can't get off from your high school with no knowledge, no skills, no experience, and then expect to start a successful business. You need to go through the hard times of learning and having that experience to learn the ropes of your business or the venture that you want to get into. And you know what? That time also gives you some time to learn and to know what it is that you love. Most people get out of high school without even knowing what they want to do. So that time will help you to learn what you want to do and how you can do it. So have some patience. Get volunteer into that industry that you really want to get into. Get that poor paying job in that industry. Get to learn what people are doing. Get to learn how people do what it is that you want to do. Learn from them, get experience, and then get out and start doing the business, or get some skills that those people in that industry will be able to pay you for it, and then get enough money to actually go ahead and start your business. That's how you accumulate that money that you need to start the business. That's how you get ahead. That's how you learn. And you know what? It doesn't have to be long. It could be a short period of 6 months or less, just for you to learn and to get started after that. But one thing you need not do, just don't sit there expecting things to fall from above, magically push you to success, to the top. That won't happen. You got to get out there, get what it is that the market is offering. What I say is, what the market is offering is actually what you're worth. And one thing that the market determines your worth by your perception, the way they perceive you, and all those kind of things. You could be doing the same job and being paid thousands of shillings for, but you could be doing it for very little, maybe hundreds of shillings, So it's all about the perception that people have. Get out there, know what people are paying you, what they are paying you for, and things like that, so that you can know your worth. You can only know your worth if you are out there grinding and grinding. When you're out there, you will fly, you will run, you will walk, you will even crawl to your destination. But eventually, once you get there, once you learn what you need to learn, you'll be able to establish a business that is worth paying you what you want to be paid. Remember that nobody owes you your success. Your success is out there for you to achieve it. So go ahead, go out and achieve it. Number three, they all leveraged what they had at that time. So, what do you have that you own, that you can sell, that you can leverage to get some cash to start your business if it needs that capital? You don't have to wait. You don't have to go to the bank if they are not giving you anything. Think of the things that you have, things that you have, your parents, think of your family, think of your friends, think of all those people who would come to your funeral, and contribute to your funeral or to your sickness so that you can go to hospital, think about them, then go to them, and go to them with that message. Wouldn't you contribute to my funeral if I were to die? Wouldn't you contribute to my, if I was sick? Wouldn't you be the one maybe setting up all pay bill numbers so that you can contribute to my health bill? So why not now? This is my life and death moment. This is when I need you, Go to them with that kind of message and convince them to invest in your own idea, because you have to take it as if it's a matter of life and death. This is what I say. Once you shift your mindset to thinking about your situation as a matter of life and death, things starts to change. You start to see things differently. You start doing things differently. Think about it this way. If somebody you loved went into or had an accident, and you are asked to just contribute or to get that 10,000 shillings that you want, or that 100 Kenya shillings that you want to start your business, that is the amount they require for them to get healed. Won't you go all in to get that kind of cash? Won't you go to all the family and friends that you have to get that amount? So do that, do the same for your own business idea, because this is a matter of life and death. And this is if you really believe in your business. For me, if you're not committed to that level, the level of life and death, then I'm not in with you, It has to be at that level where you commit everything. You put your life on the line. That's what it is. This is about your success. This is a matter of life and death. Choose what will kill you and do it. Number four, they all had some growth hacking skills that they leveraged, that they used to grow their businesses. Growth hacking is simply an obsession with making sales for your business. Those entrepreneurs who started out with no money had this concentration with selling. They just wanted to be there with their customers selling their products. Why? Because they need that money to grow. They need that money to feed their families if they had any, or to put a roof over their heads. They needed that money. And that's why they were always concentrating on selling. And this is what you need to think about. Think about, once you've proven your concept, now you've gotten this money from your relatives whom you've said that this is a matter of life and death to you. So now it's time to create that minimum viable product that you have, that you can take to the market, and then market that thing like crazy, get sales. And once you get those sales, it's not for your money to keep in the pocket. It's for money to put back in the business, to create better products so that you can grow. That's what growth hacking is all about. That is when you find out that these guys have only one pair of trousers. They have one shirt that they always wear, because they are at that stage where they are making money, but they can't spend that money. They have to put it back to the business. So you need to think about it at that level. Remember, this is a matter of life and death. You do not have time. You do not have the resources for luxury. All what you have is time to make it work. And people are looking at you, people you love, people who care about you, have now invested in you, and they are looking upon you to actually deliver on what you say that you're going to deliver. So think about it that way and start growth hacking. So now that you know the most important elements for you to start a business without money, Let's go ahead and look at the businesses that you can start without money in Kenya today. Business number one, service business. Such businesses require your time and your skills. These businesses can range from cleaning business to construction business, from digital marketing to coding. Any skill that you can walk up to a person in need and tell them, I will do this for you in exchange of this much money, can be a potential service business. I have seen friends of mine start construction companies, start cleaning businesses. They have also started even manufacturing businesses, and all this is from the skills that they had. And I've also started my own digital agencies through the skills that I offer to the market. So this is something that you can do. This is a service business that you can get into. Business number two, consulting business. Such a business will require you to be a bit presentable because you will be in front of your customers most of the times. However, all you need is knowledge and experience in a certain field or a certain industry, and that is what you will be consulting on. So, are you a former policeman, or have you been in any, maybe an accountant somewhere or a marketing person somewhere? These are things that you can start. You can start a security firm, you can start a marketing agency, you can start an accounting firm as a consultant into businesses that you've been doing. Those are things that you can do. Those are things that you can start with literally no money. You don't need money to start that. You just need to have some social proof. This is why it's very important that you have knowledge, that you have experience, so that people know that you've been in this industry, and that is what you'll be quoting when you are in front of your customers, so that you can be able to close. Because closing also as a consultant is very important. It's a skill that you need. Closing skills. Those are skills that you need. You also need copywriting skills, and those are things that we can discuss maybe in a later video. Business number three, performance-based businesses. These are businesses that are quite good for people who are maybe who can gather a crowd. So people like musicians, people like comedians, people, even sports people, I dare say, these are things that you can do. Start a YouTube channel, get people to like and perform. Performance based businesses can be somewhere where you gather a crowd and they can pay to come see you perform. It could be even plays. Those are businesses that you don't need money to start. You just need to have those skills. If you are a motivational speaker, if you are, let's say, a singer, these are things that you can do and people will start buying from you. You can sell that skill. But then it's nothing simple. I'm not saying this is a simple thing, but it's about putting it first. As I said, it's a matter of life and death. This is serious. This is serious business. It's hard, but you got to do it hard. Business number four, it's brokerage business. This simply involves bringing buyers and sellers together and you take the commission. These are things that people have done. People who are in even land brokerage, people are going out there. If you have a parcel of land that you're selling, I go out there, I find a person who's willing to buy. Maybe I can quote a higher price, then I come to you and I negotiate a lower price from you, and then once now the transaction is completed, I take my money, you keep your money as the seller. This is something that is also happening mostly even with our farmers, because they cannot access the market. Somebody goes out, takes their produce, takes it to the market, they sell it at a higher price, and that's how they make money. You don't need money to get started in such a business. You can start anything. People in our second hand markets, that's what they do. Every morning they wake up early, they go to that market, they pick the clothes that are good. Maybe it's not, they do not need to put any down payment from the seller. They only need confidence. So confidence and trustworthiness is very important when you're starting a business without money. Once they take the clothes, they go out there, they sell, they make some money, they come back and they give that money to the owner of the goods, and that's it. They make their money there. And this is a business that has really built so many second-hand business owners in Kenya. That's how they most of them started. And if you go out there and listen to their stories, so this is a way that you can start your own business. If you're in fashion industry, that's a place that you can get started. Learn the market, learn what the market wants, learn what the market it's lacking. From there, then you can build your brand based on what it is that you've seen the market needs. But you can't just sit there, in your office thinking that because I'm a fashion designer, I'm going to create the best kitenge dress that is out there, and then you haven't thought about the market that you're selling to. You need to be out there, interact with your market. It could be very difficult. As I said, it's a matter of life and death. Then once you learn the skills, once you learn the market, from there, then you can build your brand around that. Those guys who have done that have really great skills. They know what the market wants, and they can build such a good product. And when you're going out there, it's about minimum viable product that you can take to the market. Once you take it to the market, let people buy, then improve on it, and that's the way you grow. That's the way you grow multi-billion dollar businesses starting out with no money at all. Finally, business number 5, knowledge brokerage. This basically involves going out there, gathering and packaging your knowledge into courses and programs, and then selling them out to people who need them. If you can be able to take a person through a training program from where they are to an improved position, then you have something that you can sell in this knowledge brokerage industry. All what you need is to be sure that what you know can actually take people from one position to another. That transformation is what you're selling. So it could be anything. Big brands like Centonomy is a big brokerage firm that is out there. They are selling some kind of knowledge for business owners, such that once you go through their entrepreneur maybe package 101, Centonomy 101, once you go through it, by the time you get to the end, you'll have transformed. You'll have transformed your mind. You'll have transformed your business processes, and that's what they are selling. They're selling knowledge, and this is something that you might have. You could be coming out of high school. You could be coming out of college. You could be, maybe you had 2 years, 5 years, or maybe you're in your retirement, but you have gathered this huge knowledge about a certain industry, and that is something that you can package properly, know exactly what are the outcomes that people will be getting, and then go out there and start selling it to people who are starting out in that industry. Like for myself, I have an online entrepreneur program where I take people through the process and things that you need to know to get started as an online entrepreneur. I have a program about soft marketing program. How can you get consistent customers online if you are a business that is looking to get customers online, because what you want is sales. So how do you get a consistent flow of customers online? That's a program that I have, and I'm sure that once, if you get into this into this program from the beginning until the end, you will be transformed. You will be getting customers by the end of the 6 weeks of the soft marketing program. If you are on the online entrepreneur program, once you get through it, by the time you are through that process, you will have gotten skills or knowledge that will help you to get online jobs, to start online entrepreneurship. This is how you get started into knowledge brokerage industry. Have something that you know. It could be your own experiences. It could be something that you've learned from those people who are in that industry, and then package it properly such that once people go through that program, they will come out on the other end as improved people who have found value into your program. And it's not easy, but it's something that you can get started with no money at all. So there you go. That's how you start a business without money. So remember to subscribe and to hit that notification button so you don't miss any of my videos. If you like it, share it, comment, and let me know what other areas that you would want me to tackle, and I'll be sure to have that video up really quickly. So thank you very much and good luck in your endeavors.